Hello everybody, it's been a while since I posted, but I want to make a quick video on K-pop Demon Hunters on why I think we're not getting a sequel. I don't care if you call me crazy, half because being normal's overrated, but also because I have an argument that I want to be heard out. So with that intro out of the way, I hope you all enjoy this video. Please hit the like button. If you do, please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the notification bell. Let's jump into it. Now, I think it's pretty obvious that a lot of people want a K-pop Demon Hunters 2. I mean, here's a clip of me just having typed in K-pop Demon Hunters 2 and seeing a couple of fan-made trailers and stuff. So, it's obvious that it's wanted, but is it necessary? No. Just because a movie is really exciting and popular doesn't mean that it needs a sequel. I mean, I watch a lot of Disney and Pixar movies, and some just feel like they don't need sequels because they're just great as is. While there are some things that don't make them exactly the best movies in the world, they're still really enjoyable. And when you have like movies like Elio and Frozen and Moana, you can't help but feel scared and make comparisons, which is why I'm afraid there could be a K-pop Demon Hunter sequel. Like, my center focus for why I don't think there could have been a sequel was mainly because it felt very conclusive and complete. In fact, Sony put their all into this movie. They had quite a big budget of $120 million. And here's where I'm drawing something out. I feel like the reason K-pop Demon Hunters worked out so well is because it was something new, it was fresh off the boat, it told a great and gripping story, there were some catchy songs, and it brought Korean culture to the front table. But there is a but. Sony really likes making long-running franchises. I mean, they still own Spider-Man as far as I'm aware. They've made many Smurfs movies, they made many Hotel Transylvania movies. They made 2 Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs movies, which are very good movies. But despite all the movies they've made with sequels that come after it, they have made a couple of movies that have just acted alone, some of which are on Netflix, such as Mitchells and the Machines, Wish Dragon, the Emoji Movie, and Vivo. So as much as Sony does like making sequels to their movies, they have made some movies that just stand alone and work pretty well. Yeah, I'm making sure to do my homework this time.
Literally and IRL. That's right.
So really the main talking point about whether or not there's going to be a sequel to K-pop Demon Hunters, which I think there won't be, is really just a matter of it could cause Sony a problem in long-term brand value rather than short-term profit, if you call 2 years short-term and 20 years long-term. The high quality, good storytelling, and Korean authenticity is what made the movie so good, and could lead to high expectations down the road should a sequel be announced. In fact, we're gonna experiment. What's the experiment? Well, simply go on to YouTube, type in K-pop Demon Hunters 2, and just watch a couple of fan-made trailers to see the expectations. My suggestion, minimum of 2, maximum of 4. See how much they differ, compare similarities. Doing stuff like that should be able to give you a grip on what the people are expecting and whether or not they're going to be disappointed on whether or not there could be a sequel. From the trailers I've clicked through, it seems like they want to explore more of Rumi's demon side, have Jinu come back to life, and have more romance between the two. These are viable plot points to roll with, but popularity, for one thing, doesn't mean that it's going to get a sequel. I mean, let's look at some other companies with absolutely amazing movies that aren't sequels whatsoever. On HBO, it seems the movie Flow, the Lego Batman movie, all seem to have amazing ratings. And when I'm saying amazing ratings, I'm saying tomatoes and popcorn are above 85%. And let's look at Disney Plus with movies that didn't need sequels that got them anyway. Oh, look at that! Zootopia had 98% Rotten Tomatoes and 92% popcorn. It seems like Pixar's Coco got 97% Rotten Tomatoes and 94% popcorn. I'm sure you get my point by now. Movies don't necessarily need sequels to be great. And then let's also add in the factor that I kind of want to make this whole video based off of at first. That the sequel may not live up to the people's expectations and may just flop and not feel as good compared to the first one. We have movies such as Frozen 2, Incredibles 2, Ralph Breaks the Internet, and one I think is worth talking about is Black Panther Wakanda Forever, but I like Black Panther 2, but just feels unnecessary when the first movie feels complete in a sense. And I think that's the main center point for why a sequel won't work as well for K-pop Demon Hunters, because K-pop Demon Hunters just feels very completed. So really that's the main point of the factor of why I'm talking about other movies in comparison to a sequel to K-pop Demon Hunters. And now that I think about it, I think Sony may understand that could be a problem for not making a sequel. Why do I say this, you may ask? Probably not. Well, look at what else is released on Netflix. We have the sing-along version of K-pop Demon Hunters. We have a lyric video series that's also on the Netflix YouTube channel. And a Gima... Is it Gima? Queen? I don't know. They've already put in so much K-pop Demon Hunters stuff because they saw the fruits of their efforts, having spent $120 million to make the movie. So seeing how well things paid off with their efforts, they were locked and loaded with everything that they'd need if the movie was a big success, which it was. And that's another big problem: overconfidence. I mean, I can understand making the sing-along version in about a month or two after the first movie releases, which did happen. Like, I can understand having that locked and loaded, but the lyric videos and the Guima Fireplace were all made within a 6-month span. Their overconfidence could be a big problem that affects what happens in the second movie. As good and catchy as the songs in K-pop Demon Hunters are, people will probably already be moved on from it and onto the next big music and big trends. And this K-pop Demon Hunter popularity era will come to a close. I expect for it to be done within its first year anniversary, which means Sony has about 6 more months to make their decision. And considering that this project was started in 2021, I expect that they're probably going to abandon any ideas for a K-pop Demon Hunters sequel. But if they do a second K-pop Demon Hunters movie, they're going to need to play their cards right on expanding the world, creating great music, and a gripping enough story, while also clinging to the original formula of K-pop stars fighting demons. But even seeing everything that Sony has done with K-pop Demon Hunters, despite a subtle show of overconfidence, Sony knows which movies should get sequels and how many they should be. I mean, hey, there's only a second Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, so that means something. But I hope you all enjoyed hearing my argument. Please make sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed it. Please hit the subscribe button if you want to hear me talk about video games for some reason. Please hit the notification bell, share the channel and this video with fellow K-pop Demon Hunter lovers. I'll see you all next time in a video on Sonic's 35th anniversary. Later.
Mr.L.